This is a pretty little spot. Oh yeah, show off.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, gotcha. Don't touch me. This is a pretty little spot too. There's just so much lantana, and look at the issue is that there's no, in this particular spot where we're standing, there's just no canopy, you know, and that's why you got all this devil's fig right around us in lantana. Okay. You know, but if you look over this direction, there appears to be, well, there's picker beans, but it appears to be a bit of more of a canopy over there. So, and there's lots of picker bean palms over there, so definitely canopy there. So let's make our way over this section. That looks like a fig in the distance. Yeah, this is Michelle. This is a nice.
It's gorgeous.
This is a Moreton Bay fig.
Yeah.
It's all covered in
lantana.
Well, I think it's only lantana. There's no glycine on there yet, so it's just lantana growing out there, which is really easy to get down.
Cut it from the base.
Yeah, and then you have these devil's fig, which is easy to get down. This is glycine, I think. I don't know. It looks like that cattle feed, that legume which they feed to cows. So I reckon at one stage our property was probably seeded out as with pasture. Anyway, let's get down there, because you see there's a bit of a waterway here. Yep. Walk our way through there. I might have to put this camera down. Feel the temperature. The temperature's just dropped
5 degrees.
Yeah, it's just a few degrees. Just feels like over that last 20 meters we walked. Oh, this is a nice little spot. Look at this. Yeah, they're all beautiful natives in there.
There's palm trees everywhere. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that tree. What is that? That's amazing. This is a real beautiful spot. How do I get over there?
Yeah.
I'll push these aside for you.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, 2 steps in a nice little open area. This creek area here, man, imagine cleaning this up.
Yeah, that's where I get rid of all these palm ponds and...
What a beautiful little creek here. Another little point over there. Oh, gee. So nice. I mean, it's hard to look past the lantana, and there's not a huge amount of it, to be honest.
Cattle have obviously come down this way.
Yeah, they're walking through here. This is the problem. You know, the cattle, and they're not ours, of course. These are the neighbours' cattle. They come out of the national park, because that's where they roam. They cut through here, and all their hoofs, you know, disturb this ground, and then, you know, if out on the pasture, that's what you want them to do, because it helps hydrate the soil. But here, they're cutting a path, disturbing the ground. As soon as you get a decent rain, it washes down, that's all loose, so it just washes all that silt further down. Hear the whipbird?
Yeah. You can see the creek here, look, the spiders right around over
there. Yeah, it does. It goes around, up in here like this, and around that point, over that little ridge just there. I'd love to walk all that. Look at that tree fern, honey.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Wish we had more of those in the place. Sitting right beside this creek. All the erosion. What a shame.
This is gorgeous. We should really clean this up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of council funding. I don't know, grants or something we can apply for. I've heard there are people come in and contractors come in and clean this up, but obviously not with machines. And they might use small machines, but basically just to hand remove all the stuff that's non-native and just tidy it up. And I can look into it and see what's available. But it would be a special spot, wouldn't it, for our guests that come down and wander through. If we make some designated tracks, you don't want them tromping all over the place either, like cattle. Only damage it further. At one stage, and it's got years away, but we need to fence this off. We've got to get the cattle out of here. And deer. I mean, look at the damage in this tree here. This is, I reckon that's made by deer. They're rubbing on the tree and they've removed the bark. I can't believe it's still alive. But there must be bark, a little strip of bark on the other side. But anyway, let's get into it, give it a crack, clean up. At the end of last year, I was successful in getting a Sunshine Coast Council grant to help me look after my property. Well, they give you grants for special situations, and we have a subtropical rainforest here. So it's only a small amount, but with that money, I was able to engage the services of a local company that bring in a team of people, and they help us, I say help us pull out the lantana and all the other, weeds, basically, introduced varieties in the subtropical area. Stage 1 was this year, and it was about, I don't know, an acre and a half of area, maybe 2, I'm not sure, that we're doing. I've applied for it again, and I will know in a few months whether I'm successful. Regardless of whether we are or we aren't, we've got to keep it going. We want to do this whole strip, and this whole strip is probably 5 acres. So the plan is to have walkways all through here, so I guess and us we can wander through there. It is absolutely picturesque. It's beautiful, running streams, orchids, crow's nests, staghorns, and unique trees, cedar trees, both red and white. Oh, it's just beautiful bird life. It's just a gorgeous area, so we really need to protect it. Another grant I've applied for this year, I'll know in a few months, is for a contractor to come in and fence this area off for us. It's pretty tricky terrain. I don't think I have any machines that can do it, so it's all going to be done by hand. So if I can get them in to do it, that'll be one less job for us. The Southeast Land Repair team are coming, and they will be sending 3 or 4 people, and we're going to see them for 3 days. So big job, but we'll have to do many other days to support that effort.
The weedy vines will be that one. Yep, you just got a bit of corky over there, didn't you? Oh no, there it is behind. See that one with the triangle leaf there? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's another weedy passion fruit.
Okay. Is that a ginger down there?
Yeah, that's good native ginger.
That's native, is it? Yeah. Ginger. Yeah, right.
Where's that, James?
That one just drilling out like that. That'll get a big flower on it.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
This spiky one, I've seen that a few places. Is that a native?
Yeah, it's native, yeah. This one.
So you want me to keep that?
That's one of the many plants I think they call like farmer's friend. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sarcastically, farmer's friend, because there's some nasty spikes on that bugger, I tell you. And new bearer? Another? Is that another one?
Yeah.
Is that? Am I saying that right?
Well.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yay.
That one's Urena.
Yeah, Urena, yeah. Red cedar?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Point out one to me.
Yeah, I'm going to bugger this off instead. You must have a big one.
This thing?
Yeah. This one. And this?
Yeah.
And all the way, little ones coming up.
A red cedar tree.
Which is a more mature one. And you got heaps of white. There's one back.
That's the maiden here.
Back past the dog with
all through here, and the ginger.
Okay. Out in that clearing on the edge?
And Simon, they're just picker bean palms, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All native.
All native. That frond that falls off, that was called a picker.
A picker?
Yeah, and Aboriginals used to carry water and stuff in them and like really, real drinks and stuff in them.
Alright, look at that thing. What the hell's that? Look at the spikes on that.
Huh?
Look at the spikes on this.
Yeah.
It's a death trap.
Wait a while.
Is that? Wait a while.
Yeah, you get hooked up in it, you'll be there for a little while. Is that a palm? A palm?
Well, it's a palm leaf on wait a while.
It's a vine. It's called calamus.
So, Is it native?
Yeah.
Ah, when can I get rid of these things?
I've no trouble cutting them back slightly.
Awesome. Get your tool onto that one. I don't want to be waiting a while, I tell you.
Circle.
Yes?
Quail.
Oh, we have so much quail here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're down here, they're up in the grass.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So did Nick talk about the black-breasted
No.
button quail? Anyway, I think there's two that make those, and one of them's like, endangered.
Really?
Like it's good to it's
Good to see it.
and you'd have it on your, if you got that here, all those things.
Yeah.
You keep a list of the rare and threatens.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because they make these circles of space. Platelets they're called, yeah.
What do you call it? Platelets?
Platelets. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But
Is it what?
it's a perfect spot for them. Look at the one behind you.
How good is this? First time down here. We've only had the farm for, I don't know, 8 years. First time down here ever. And I got running water in a little creek. It's just magic. Can't wait to clean it up. I'm actually hiding down here because all the guys are working over there, so this is nice and quiet. It's pretty cool.
I'll frill it and let's see how we go. The thing is, see blackbill roots?
Yeah, yeah.
You almost just got to excavate a bit. And it's just be pretty systematic.
Just a little brush.
Yeah.
Glyphosate.
Yeah, 50-50 with water.
Right.
And this can be a good job, like if there's a thicket of these, someone can go ahead and just clear the space. Because even when you're drilling, you need to sort of get in there. Thicker than that, like I'd probably put 3 holes in there, about 1/2 inch deep. And we have a little squirty bottle just to fill it. That's just 50-50 glypho as well.
That's all it takes. You don't have to put it on the leaves.
Nah, just goes through the cambium. So I'll show you. So it just draws it into the system.
Just roots draw up the nutrients and draws it into the tree. Doesn't it?
And you imagine, so drilling, I don't have to do all this, So basically three holes, you're done. It dies standing, and you haven't got debris all over the ground as well, getting in your way.
Yeah.
I won't strip it all around, otherwise you ring bark and it stops the flow of nutrients.
They can't get up there.
Oh,
It travels to the bark.
Okay. This is the one we've got to get straight on all the trees.
What's it called? Glyphosate.
Oh, yeah, sounds like the poison.
You don't lick this dog.
Come here.
Oh.
Can't imagine they're too tasty.
Oh, yeah, backwards. Yeah, I see. Well, this only opens up to about 30 mil.
Yeah. This is an old one. And
Saves your back.
perfect for them.
Help me like see what I'm doing, Annie. Yeah, baby.
There's one here, Joe.
Maidenhair.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to step on small plants coming up, the good ones. You can see behind me we've cleared we've took out all the bad stuff through here, whether or not you can see it or not, but all the good things are left standing. A lot of cedar trees I've noticed. But right in front of me is a tiny native hibiscus and little silky oak trees coming up, so I'll check them out. And in case you didn't know the difference, this is a red cedar tree. Dora. This is a red cedar tree. And this is the white cedar tree. Dora, out the way, girl. Check out this native holly. And this little beauty here is a native olive. They tell me you can't eat it though. Looks like any other tree in the forest. This is a pretty little spot. We'll see how we clean this up. Nice. Water looks like it's dried up, but oh man, it's just so pretty.
But it does pull out quite easily. And it's quite amazing how much it can clear by hand in a short space of time. Yeah.
Just pull this one.
Check out this beautiful white beech tree in the symmetry of the fork. It's got to be 30-40 meters tall, and just to the right of it is a cedar tree. It's deciduous, so it's dropped all its leaves, but it'll reshoot again. They're both very large trees, and back in the logging day, they'd take these species. The white beech is particularly oily, and I never get touched by white ants or anything. Amazing. So I guess this is the after shot of this side of the creek.
Potentially.
Look at the maidenhair, native maidenhair, picker-bean palms coming up, cedar trees everywhere.
Oh. Come on.
Cordyline.
I've tried to pick them up.
Right.
Yeah, honey, you think you would be doing this after 28 years of marriage?
No,
Hey?
it's okay.
Pan picking out lantana.
Yeah,
Yay.
there you go.
This is a pretty little spot too. Is the devil's fig in here, thorny tobacco it's sometimes called. You see an alcorn there on the tree. And in the rains we had last year, it must have been raging through here, well above my head. But we'll get in and clean this out. And yeah, it's looking great. our council guy has alerted me to this plant. It's called a scrub turpentine, and it's on the critically endangered species list. And the way you identify it is quite interesting. I found it interesting. If you look really closely at the here's one here. If you look really closely at the veins in the leaf, there's not just one vein. There's like 3 veins, and it's sort of they circle the leaf. So yeah, most leaves will just have one vein at the centre, and they branch from that. This one sort of does a ring around the outside and one through the middle, with little veins coming off the centre one. So very interesting, and they're critically endangered because of the myrtle rust that has been brought in, he told me, from the florist industry. So unfortunately, they're dying out rapidly. It really gets into them. These are all alive. There's several of them here he spotted. He asked me to keep an eye on them to see if they flower. If they flower, I got to take the fruit once they've developed to a special nursery where they can hopefully keep the species going, because he hasn't seen one. He's been doing his job for more than 20 years, and he hasn't seen one of these for 10 years at least, he said. So that's one of the 2 critically endangered species we've found. All right, they told me that this is they just told me, I was about to pull it out, a stinging nettle. So you know about if you touch that. It looks like a mulberry leaf, believe it or not. Another little one over there. So this is, we're in here, we're on our 3rd or 4th day now of clearing this up. And we cleared around this native eucalypt. And at the time, I tell you, it did not look as good as this. Look at all the new growth now. It just looks stunning, because we would have pulled all the glycine off it. All the lantana that you can see laying around here. We pulled that away, and now I can finally get some sunshine. And it's thriving, it's loving life. There's so many of these trees along the high side of the creek, and although the trunks have thorns right along their length, the flowers are just stunning in spring. Okay.
I've got a dog between my legs. Oh wow, what a gem zone. You know, they never sold any of this. Beautiful.
That they get caught up in the wait a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to come down here or not?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Well, aren't you a mess, mister?
Yeah.
He doesn't mind walking in the water. He's never been a water dog.
Oh man, I have to bring everyone here on Saturday.
This is a work in progress, and it's going to take years to rehabilitate the whole area, but it's amazing how much we have achieved in just a few days. I can't wait to see how it all evolves. Let's make it happen.